Are you a new manager getting ready for an interview for the very first time in your first managerial role? Well, I've got 4 behavioral shifts that I need to share with you. And even if you're not a new manager for the first time, these are 4 behavioral shifts that you want to keep in mind prior to your interview and during your interview. So, hello everyone. Welcome to Talent Smith's Lunch and Learn with Janet Smith. I'm your host, Janet Smith. With over 20 years of professional human resources experience, I believe in sharpening, advancing, and edifying professionals today for tomorrow. So, let's get into those 4 behavioral shifts that you need to know as a new manager or as a manager, period. I'm going to pop those up on the screen and we're going to get into them. The 4 behavioral shifts to make a successful leader. So, the very first one that I want to share with you is what got you here won't get you there. And what do I mean by that? I will share with you what I mean by that. All of the skills that you use in your role as an individual contributor that got you to the possibility of a managerial position. Going to the next step after your managerial position, you're not going to use all those same skills. You're not going to use the exact same skills that you use as an individual contributor to progress in your managerial role. Okay? Shift your mindset away from everything that you did to get you to this point because your responsibilities are going to look different. Number 2, keep your team in aligned with your plan. What do I mean by that? As you were in your individual contributor role, you probably progressed to a leader position or a supervisory position. And in that position, you were still in the trenches with everyone else or with your team. You were leading the team, daily doing the work that they were doing as well. In your managerial role, it might not be like that. It might not be like that. It will likely be different. You might not be in the trenches as much as you were before. So, having said that, you definitely want to make sure that your team knows the plan, respects the plan, and implements the plan for your group, your department, or for that team. So they need to know the plan that you have as a manager. Mm-hmm. And with that, you want to make sure that everyone on your team, because you're going to have some different personality types on your team, and everyone receives information differently. So you have to be flexible in your manager style in how you deal with them and how you communicate with them to make sure that you're giving each person what they need from your specific management style. So you want to communicate with them efficiently so that you can reach them effectively. Just remember to be flexible in that as well. Number 3, ask people for advice and ask them for feedback. So you want to continuously ask questions because you want to continuously improve yourself in your managerial role. You want to improve the way that you communicate with people because you're going to be dealing with all different types of personalities. You probably did that as an individual contributor as well, but you didn't have the responsibility of the entire team necessarily under your belt. So your direct reports will have different personalities and you will need to learn to communicate with them effectively so that you can build the team and have an effective team, right? Don't try to do it all alone. Don't try to do it by yourself because we're not meant to do things by ourselves. You want to focus on building relationships. Your team is going to, help you succeed in your managerial role, as well as individuals from other departments. So focus on building relationships, focus on collaborating with the networks that you have of the different departments, the different managers, the different leaders, and the people on your team, and increase your reach and increase your support system so that they are going to support you, and remember to be supportive of them as well. These are 4 different behavioral shifts that you have to wrap your mind around. As a new manager, or even as an existing manager, make sure that you wrap your mind around these 4 areas before your interview. Get your stories ready that you want to share with them, and make sure that your stories implement these 4 behavioral shifts when you share with the interviewer. So you'll be able to paint a picture for them exactly how you are ready for that new team, ready to lead that new team, and ready for your managerial position. So I say good luck. You've got this. Go and prepare for your interview and do it with success. Thanks for watching. Bye.